For your hosting and domain needs, head over to HostGator where you could get plans starting as low as $3.95 a month. For more information, check out the affiliate link in the description area below. Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So when it comes to the whole debate over operating system, this is something that seems like it's never going to end, whether it is the original operating system wars between Windows versus Mac to the more recent Android versus iOS, and then of course Linux versus Windows or Linux versus Mac. It seems like it's always around, and it seems like it might always be around, but that might not be the case because I really feel like operating systems are really not going to matter in the future. And one company that saw this long ago, and they're actually heading towards that way, is Google, which is through their Chromebooks, through their Chrome OS, and then later when they integrate Chrome OS with Android. And the reason being is because if you think about what you use most of the times, it's going to be your internet browser. And more, even myself, I find that I really do not use that many programs outside of the internet browser, and even apps on my smartphones. When the whole mobile phones first came out, the smartphones with apps, such as through Apple and then Android, we used a lot of apps. But now, more and more, when I think about it, I probably only use like 5 apps at the most. And the program that I use pretty much every single day is my internet browser. And as more and more programs, as more of our communications, like your webinars and so forth, as more of your work is on the cloud, your internet browser is pretty much the only operating system that you need. And so with Google, they knew that this was coming, and I feel other companies are going to follow suit. And then later on, we might not even know what operating system is underneath. Now, whether or not that is going to be a good or bad thing, it really depends on how much you use your internet browser and how much you're really tied to the operating system or platform that you are using. In my opinion, after you're using your computer after a while, it just does not matter, because all you really care about is the applications that you're using, the whole user interface experience. And so you'll realize that, as you're using your browser more and more, as internet technologies get better, as browser technology gets better, it's going to be pretty much seamless. You won't be able to tell that you are online, and everything's heading towards that way, even in other countries that are just now developing the infrastructures to have an online presence everywhere. And so that's why I really feel like operating systems, the operating system wars, they're no longer going to exist in the future. But if there is one operating system or one type of operating system that I feel will still be around underneath all of them, I really feel it's going to be Linux. The Linux kernel is used on so many things, so many devices, so many different types of hardware, that it makes sense that it is going to be Linux based. And so if you had any thoughts on this, be sure to leave it in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, leave a like and subscribe. And if you wanted to support my channel further, you could do that at patreon.com/geekoutdoors. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.